I've worked on this book on and off since 2010, trying to answer a recurring question posed by my students. Why has the Middle East reached this seeming low point after a century of state and nation building? My students have been eager for some explanation as to why the people of the Middle East have been systematically denied self-determination, representation of their voices in the halls of power, and just and effective government. What explains the chronic instability in the Middle East? Why is there so much turmoil, instability, and anger in this region? How do we make sense of the frequent foreign interventions in the region's internal affairs, intensifying geostrategic rivalries and rampant militarism, spreading political authoritarianism and rising extremism? One of the flaws with many contemporary approaches to the Middle East is that they focus almost all of their attention on the rulers and elites. But as the 1979 Iranian Revolution, the 2010 to 2012 Arab Spring revolts, and the toppling of the Assad regime in Syria in December 2024 should have taught us, focusing on elite politics provides a skewed view of societal currents, blinding us to what may be happening in the day-to-day of Middle Eastern politics. Although this book covers political elites and leaders, it goes further by integrating a grassroots perspective of key events and watershed moments in Middle Eastern history from the first years of the colonial era through the present day. The book does so by foregrounding the experiences, desires, and agency of the common people, the non-elites, who are neglected by much contemporary historical scholarship on the region. I try to present a fuller picture of how Middle Eastern peoples see themselves and the world around them. After more than 3 decades of teaching and writing on Middle Eastern affairs, I know that there is a fierce thirst and urgent need for historically critical accounts of those affairs, accounts that do not suggest that the region is a monolith, but that study its nuances systematically and comprehensively.